guys, Dylan Stone here, Superlative Radio for Exit Country. And as you can see, I'm sitting here on a beautiful little rock down by a brook. This is absolutely breathtaking to be here right now. This must be awesome during the summer when it's really warm. It must be really nice to be here. The signs say you're not allowed to swim, but chances are if I was here, I'd go for a swim anyway, just because that's me. What a beautiful place. And behind me on the other side that you can't see there is a suspension bridge, which actually you will see in the Saw's vlog. If you go see his vlog, talking about what, Saw? Spider-Man. He's going to be talking about Spider-Man. So when you see his vlog about Spider-Man, you'll see the suspension bridge behind him. It's beautiful. And speaking of the suspension bridge, that is a segue for me to talk about what I want to talk about, which basically is global warming, our ecosystem, and how this is like a suspension bridge. Now, this wonderful young lady named Greta, who you see talking about global warming and going to the UN, and she was in Montreal earlier this week, or was it last week? It was last week. She was in Montreal, and she was addressing a whole big crowd of people who were protesting for better, for the government to do more about global warming, and they should. She's getting a lot of flack from people because it's a lot of the big business people and, you know, the people that are making the money off of the things that we need to get rid of are not happy with what she's doing. And I understand from their perspective, but it's time for a change. The Industrial Revolution was well over 100 years ago and then some. And I think it's time we just got ourselves onto something better. We have the technology. Why don't we just start using it? We have a lot of green technology. It's time. That's all I can say. And I take my hat off to her. Keep it up, girl. Somebody's got to do something. And it's nice to see at your age that you have the smarts and the wherewithal to do what you're doing. I salute you for it. If you were standing in front of me, I'd give you a great big hug and a kiss, and I'd say, you're awesome. I really think it's well worth the fight, and I hope the big boys don't screw you up too much. God knows they're going to try. They're going to slaughter you in the press. They're going to do all kinds of, they're going to do everything they can. Don't let them get to you. Keep it up. And those of you watching this vlog, help her out. Do what you should be doing. Help her make the people in charge man up and do what they should have been doing 30 years ago, 40 years ago. We've let it go long enough. It's our future that we're talking about. Our future, our children's future, our grandchildren's future, humanity's future. And if nothing gets done, we're going to be with the dinosaurs. Yesterday's news. Somewhere, some other species or some other thing is going to be looking back at us, looking back at the dinosaurs and going, boy, oh boy, were they ever stupid. They could have fixed it and they didn't. And rightfully so. The whole ecosystem is like the suspension bridge. And if you do something to help it, it's good. And if you do it, gone. And if you don't start doing something today, when you go to bed tonight, bend over and kiss your ass and say goodbye. Because that's where you're headed. You realize if things had turned out differently, just some other way, we wouldn't be the ones doing this. If you believe in God, then I suggest you thank your upright walking God that you're in the position you're in now, because it could have went different. Don't waste it. Let's do what needs to get done. It's up to you. Yeah, you. I'm talking to you. And you, and you, and you. Don't ignore it anymore. Do it. All of us, together. It needs to get done, guys. See you soon. I hope.